Greetings everyone, and Great here. Another company was to replace. On the right side is Yellow Bricks. We got SOK Blazin, who's gone for the Lend-Lease Assault Regiment. Spawned as the Blue Soviets, we got SOK Stocky, who's not gone for stock. Yeah, I don't think any of those are stock bulletins. So then again, it's been a while since they made all the bulletins of the same color and introduced their store. Spawn over here as the magenta OKW player. We've got the 4 name, who's gone for elite armor doctrine. And as the red austere or Wehrmacht player, we got Saltman trademark.
Trained and ready to go.
Let's see now, mechanized support, Soviet combined arms, guard motor coordination tactics, or we see Jaeger armor, storm doctrine, or lightning war. Pioneers building some sandbags. We've got MG42 Grenadiers, standard opener. So players gone for conscripts into more conscripts. Yellow, I see universal carrier with a raid section back. And for magenta, Volksgrenadiers and Volksgrenadiers, no Kubwagen. MG42 hits the combat engineers a little bit, but not enough to suppress. Another conscript on the build queue. Do now have the universal carrier advancing.
The new grenadier squad is ready.
June Pioneers do take a bit of damage. Volksgrenadiers straightforward. You have some. Nope, no pants fouls. Too early in the game for that. Raid section needs to be focused down. Does retreat back that one. Should have kept it around. Now leave this one easy pickings. You should have kept them both there, attack at the same time. Having one retreat back means you lost. Folk had to retreat that back. Blah. Retreat back with both of them. One could have took hits. The other one could have dealt enough damage to force them back as well. Do an even trade like that. Now the raid section is moving around with one less man, but more than enough men to flank and take up the MG42. Some Pioneers, however, are sort of covering it. Up north, got Grenadiers. Conscripts behind the truck. Conscripts will need to fall back relatively soon. Conscripts, combat engineers currently suppress. Universal carrier straight forward. Volksgrenadiers on the flank, hitting the intersection.
Point. They're trying to take it.
New section takes quite a bit of danger. It does get 4 sun back. Oh, got SOS or the SWS half track. May draw some fire there. It's reasonable enough, tanky enough to use a meat shield. 221 advance with 4, trying to pursue the universal carrier, avoiding more of the raid sections. We have now a medic on the build queue. Engineers advancing, Grenadiers falling back some light cover. While he's in light cover, don't see bonus damage. Splash damage is a form of bonus damage, and they're pretty stacked up each other. MG42 firing away will force back the combat engineer, no problem. We got a couple bursts there, or a burst. Oh, nice bit of medical supplies there. The Shun Pioneers must have deployed out this ability. Maybe back at home? No medical supplies I don't see on the ground anymore, so not sure where exactly it came from. Wait, no, it came from the single stack was dropped by the 221. Very nice. Volksgrenadiers getting hit. We got another drive-by with the universal carrier. We have Thompson upgrading the raid section now. Volksgrenadiers taking a bit of damage, retreats them back. Not a great path there. Thought I would have come back this way, but went around this way. Shun Pioneers do take a bit of damage. MG setting on up. Trying to suppress some of these units. Conscript here behind heavy cover. This one should be hit by the M42, and it is. Does get suppressed down. 221 needs some repairs. Conscript coming for a nice little flank. And not to mention the raid sections as well. Got a bit of a pincer there. Grenadiers need to focus down. These guys start advancing up. That one needs to start falling back soon. Grenadiers will hold the line. Conscripts are a little bit stacked up. Maybe a rock grenade would be useful. The upgrade for LMGs. Battle Phase 1 research does have Tier 2 build. Better could HQ on the field as well. And the Soviet player is going for a quad half track. Not quad half track, a half track. Half track. Could be upgraded to a quad half track. But right now it would be just a regular half track. Though he does have enough munitions for a quad half track. Grenadiers firing away, hitting the conscripts. 2 on the build queue.
We have a new scout car.
Conscripts getting hit by the MG. Fresh 222 on the field. A lot of income difference. Yeah, a little bit, yeah, right at the moment. Fuel sector now being re-obtained by the Axis players. 2 does half the quad half track a little bit. Quad half track is superior than 2-2 in 1v1 combat. Engineers immolating the 223 for a little bit of damage. Nice little burst there on the quad half track, but does quite a bit of damage in return. Now before it takes out the universal carrier. Both screeners can get completely wiped out there. 120mm mortar pulled out by the Soviet. He has gone for the guard mortar coordination tactics. Red is not selected option. Could be Lightning War, Storm, or Jaeger. I see Lightning War or Storm, or not Storm Doctrine. Lightning War or Jaeger armor would be very nice. It's pretty nice in 2v2s. And of course, Tiger Tanks and Tiger Tanks. And super close air support. I was 7 versus 30, so I wasn't really paying attention. Mine's a little bit melted at the moment. We got shots there into, I guess, the debris in front of the sandbags. June Pioneers trying to prep the 223. We do have a half track, a quad half track by the British player now. Excuse me. Nice mortar hit down those Volks. A bit of smoke grenade for his tactician. I'm actually not sure where that smoke came from, and smoke subsided pretty quick. I think I'm just going crazy. Right now, the Ukrainian player does not have much on the field. You could go get a sheer Panzer quarters on the field relatively soon and get Obersatzen out. You don't need Panzer authorization to get Obersatzen. You also have 2 Obersatzen bulletins. We have now SWS half track on the build queue.
Yes, comrade. MG squad awaiting orders. The new men have arrived.
Commandeers do get hit.
Supply sector under attack.
Grenadiers heading center, Volkswagens rotating around, quad half track hitting them. Yep, I'm just sort of wondering, like, I saw smoke there one moment, then next moment it wasn't, but they were shooting through it. I think I'm just going a little bit crazy. I was like wondering, oh, they now see each other, and that smoke seems pretty fresh. Got some smoke grenade there. Assault sections do get hit a little bit by the MG-34. Quarter half track hitting the MG-34 now. Company command post now researched by the British player. He can now bring a Cormo or Centaur. He has no fuel for a Centaur, needs some more manpower. He already has a quad half track in the field, so it's probably best to go for a Cormo. Conscripts now falling on back. There goes that carcass.
Ready to move.
Double quad half track. Got another smoke grenade there. We now have a Carmel on the build queue. He doesn't actually too much on the field right now. I suppose you don't need a 6-pounder if you're one pulling out the armor first. Looks like I got the officer artillery. And does throw a light gamut. He eats it, but he was behind heavy cover, so took only health damage. A lot of health damage. But needs to fall back a little soon. Got the 2-3 falling back, but may receive base artillery fire in the Shun Pioneers. Quad half track hitting the MG. We do have now the Grenadiers here fully pinned. We've seen some damage there from the artillery, the mortars, and the like. I suppose that's a form of light artillery. Mines melted. Actually, great shots there. Will not take up the maximum. Gets pressed by the quad half track. Notice that 2-2 does find a mine detonation right there. Two-two-three established in this sector, throws out some smoke. Oh, he must have a smoke ability. I just don't see it because the ability bar is maxed out. 223 does go down there. I know it has Veterans for Rico with T-Mine, which is another ability that's not on the visible ability bar, because you only have so many abilities in the ability bar before you don't see anything more. I think because since I'm casting 4K, you can see all the extra possible spots for the icon, but it doesn't reach out that far. Depends there in the Coromel. Conscripts patrol forward. Cromwell advancing. Does get hit there in the energy. Back forward is backing on off. Conscripts will get hit by the captured leg. Maybe see some officer artillery or officer smoke. But he's doing 200 fuel. Not sure. He has tier 4. Or tier 3, he needs tier 4 built, so that would be what, 85? Then you probably have enough for T-45 or T-46s or something of the sort. Obsassin moving around does a light machine gun upgrade. The 6 Shumpires fall back, took a bit of damage once again. Looks like one of the Obsassin models to get hit by the artillery. Another picking over for hit there on the Coromel. Grenadiers do get suppressed. Canada for straight forward. Good pen there onto the M16.
We're losing a capture point.
Pack 40s do not get a pair of shots off. Both Centineers do fall back. Shroom Pioneers as well. Vic or MG34 sitting on up. Bit of a burst there, but no suppression just yet. Conscript sitting in the center. Up north, do have the Grenadiers flanking the Maxim. Shroom Pioneers do fall back. Conscripts take some hits there, does get suppressed a little bit. 2-2 fighting some fire support. That got the Zis gun. He does roll a miss there onto the 2-2. Wipes out that intersection entirely with the Obsadasen. And that was the regular intersection. The assault section is still alive. Macy, no, it doesn't have fragmentation research. Can throw some white phosphorus. And white phosphorus is not a war crime. Incendiary weapons were never a war crime. Unless they're being used against civilians or force, just trying to start forest fires with no enemy inside. Or used in urban areas. Those are the three limitations when it comes to incendiary weapons. And white phosphorus is not even classified as a incendiary weapon. Shroom Pioneers do take a bit of damage there. Looks like that squad got wiped out entirely by a nice Coromel shot. Another Panzer IV on the build queue for the Okada player. Obsadasen starting to fall back. So the player simply with 300 fuel now. He's not on the build his tier 4. Right now he's lacking manpower even building the structure, let alone getting tanks from it. Losing recover or the Royal Engineers. Other squads pulling back. British player does have a good enough fuel as well. No hammer nor anvil. Maybe just another chromo would be quite nice. 2 firing away. Red is going for a Brumbar. Very nice. Has double pack 40 into Brumbar. That's a pretty good combination. You got plenty to think with the pack 40s, and Brumbars are excellent anti-infantry.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Hands forward, straight forward. 300 fuel so far.
Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage. Enemy infantry having a pop. A capture point is being overrun.
Yep. Conscripts do get pinned down by the MG42. Do have a teller mine here. Very nice. And now we got a Brumbar out before Silverplay even got T-34. This Brumbar should be particularly effective. Silverplay does have 2 Zis guns, but they're not exactly a super hard counter to Brumbars. Sometimes, in many cases, more for a soft counter. Brumbar advancing, we'll find the Maxim. Grenadiers now falling back. I suppose gotta save up fuel for the next game. Or maybe because he doesn't want to save the fuel for our homes, because gas prices are particularly expensive nowadays. No, wait, no. I just filled up my tank. It was $2.30. It was $2.20 per gallon, so it's not expensive at all. Nice pen there from the Brumbar, and that was enough damage to double tap the Cromwell. Destroy it. Just destroy it. Don't let it remain abandoned. Abandoned vehicles should just not exist in the game. Has hold fire from the mortar. That may have a mistake. Great hit there from the Brumbar. You have what appears to be armor-piercing rounds loaded on the captured Vickers, but gets double Zis gun.
We have lost an MG team.
Brumbar will escape on out of there. Oh, I see the SOK player has spent some fuel. He has built Tier 4. He has some armor piercing blows on up inside the MG4 too. It is in range of the quad. He should have line of sight towards it. He does suppress it down. He has a retarget towards it. Mortar no longer has prioritized fire turned on. Maybe that was a misclick. Oh well. Bolt Tornado is pulling it back. It's ironic. Hold fire in the mortar is actually one of the rarest things you could see it done with the mortar. I think I've seen the counter barrage more often than hold fire. And counter barrage is never really used on the Wehrmacht mortar. If it had an increased range like 100, from 80 to 100, maybe the counter mortar would have been very nice. But it's not. E3485 on the build queue.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Grenadiers pushing forward. Got a pen there onto the onto the quarter half track. T-45 may get hit by the double pack 40 soon. Does not. But here got the Panzer IV with an engine crit onto it. Looks like we'll safe withdrawal. One of this guns will almost knocked out. Brumbar has plenty of health. The other gun's actually pretty close to being knocked out as well. That one does get knocked out. Does get a marked target there. Brumbar got ripped apart. It goes down thanks to marked target. Panzer falls firing. Pack 40s. One more Panzer Faust and that thing's done for. Grenadiers force fight the ground of Pack 40s, rolls a miss. Grenadiers could just charge forward, get this Panzer Faust off. Over here you have the Panzer IV, goes down to a Comet. The Kenilworth gets a shot there. There's still that telemine up here, right? Where is it? Right there. Looks like it will not be found. We've got the British strafing support being utilized. Panzer Faust is going to be connecting. Found the aircraft. The T-45 does escape. Ooh, loses a Grenadier squad and LMG. One of the fired up Panzer Faust looks like. Pack 4 is pretty forward. 2-2 firing against the aircraft. Force by the ground, hits the terrain and misses. Conscripts try to get some Molotovs off. Next streak round hits one of the Pack 4s, knocks it out. Then AT grenade onto the 2-2.
The enemy has killed a machine gun crew.
2-2, receiving repairs in combat, not great. Looks like the MG did get detoured by a mortar. Pioneer's not advancing. Storm Tiger? Okay, Storm Tiger's pretty rare asset to see nowadays. He did see this activated briefly. Force fire attacks ground. Wipes out conscript upon retreat. Not bad. Starts reloading. Right now, the VP is pretty even. Assets-wise, let's see, when it comes to population, 64, 42, 67, 66. So, pretty even, though the Axis players are behind. Storm Tiger doesn't feel great anymore, so it can be situationally useful. It's just situational. We have to wait and see how well it does. Howdy. This one was from the live games lobby. This is a spectate of a live game. So the player's now going for a Katusha. And the variable player, of course, has selected the Lightning War. Can bring in the Loiters. Has enough munitions for it. Fire tank, he almost enough fuel for it. Nope. Completely blind and random. And oh, it may not even be completed at the moment. Storm Tiger advancing. Nope. Yeah, since there's not any good, since the company2.org website is not, oh, gets a shot off there. That seemed like a pretty snapshot there. Sometimes it feels like it goes off pretty quickly. Since the replay site, company2.org doesn't really have too many replays uploading anymore, I just been getting the habit of just solely relying on the live game lobby. Not reloading at the moment. Trying to get on out of there. There's a lot of damage, but the Storm Tiger will be going on down. D4A5 just needs to get a stock auto command behind it. And it'll prevent it from ghosting through. And there goes the Storm Tiger. Double pack 43 forward. Tiger tank advancing. One aircraft got shot down.
We have lost contact with a heavy tank.
Comet tank. I haven't really been paying attention to it. It is alive, damaged, but has some health to work with. And for hitting the Tiger tank, we do have a marked target on top of the Tiger tank. Does take a lot of pens there. Zis guns are hitting that tank. Yep. Storm Tiger killed off, wiped out one conscript and one mortar emplacement. Not that great. It may have paid itself in manpower-wise, with my offhand math being incorrect, but fuel-wise, not at all. No, let's see. No mechanized HQ by the OPW player. Against the Comet tank, against the Soviet tanks, maybe a good idea to go for the Jagdpanzer. I'm biased with Jagdpanzer for AT, plus it goes quite well with heat rounds. Ooh, Katusha Barrage, getting some good hits there. Comet tank gets a good hit as well. Both grenadiers may go down to the Katushas. Does. The OPW players have knocked down the 23 population, has an Oberhausen, Sturm Pioneer, and eventually one Wegenerwerfer. And that's its own eventually. Jagdpanzer makes sense. Follow up another Oberhausen. His teammate is a bit more well balanced out, 82. Good amount of infantry. Only one Tiger tank in Force 2-2. Could probably support it out with either a Brumbar or Panzerwerfer. I can see an argument for most vehicles. It seems the Allies have their own loiters. The 2-2 has been deemed to be a decent light AA piece. Many vehicles destroyed. So Oswin, probably the least useful of all the light or all the vehicles can help support off the Tiger tank. But I think Brumbar, Panzerwerfer both be good. Panzerwerfer and Stug wouldn't be that bad. Panther, maybe not so much. But still be probably pretty nice. I put more bias towards anti-infantry tools than anti-vehicle tools. And the opponents are not supporting too big of a fleet of vehicles, which still looks cheap. Does hit the T-34 Sim 6 or 85 a couple times. Tank falling on back. Another Katusha on the build queue. Panzer. Rolls a miss there. Tank looks like at full health. We'll have a 6-pounder here support. Red's going for a Panzerwerfer. And that Jagdpanzer is being poorly controlled there.
The enemy have 300 points.
Does take a bounce there. No French will smoke to help out. Crushes on the Obersass in the meantime. Panzerwerfer, and there goes Jagdpanzer. Took a lot of free damage. Side armor doesn't exist in this game. Not be able to shoot your from your side is also a bit of a problem. So, another Lord can be summoned. That's probably going to be dropped on top of the Tiger tank. Panzer for barrage. Great hits there on the AT guns. Can take time to start destroying that AT gun entirely. T-34 85 advancing. Our tank rotates gun around. Camera destroys this gun. Our tank does take a pen.
Anti-tank gun has taken the field.
And they're on the 2-2. Got the target weak points on the Pack 40. 2-shot knocks it out though. Triple capture in favor of the allies. They do have less VPs, that will be changing pretty soon. Emergency force speed. Tiger tank does take a pen there. Sends a pen. Panzerwerfer may go down. Grenadiers need to get some pass calls. Does take out the Panzerwerfer. Pass calls does connect. Tiger tank. Good. Forward got the British loader and the marked target on the Tiger tank, so Spark is not pushing forward. Rocket runs. Tiger tank does escape out of there. The comm tank went down to something. Maybe the Panzerwerfer. If you're troop forward, you have the base MG now firing away. Probably the Panzerwerfer. 2 kills, 2 vehicles. There's at least one. Ooh, a lot of hits there. The Panzerwerfer just retreat on the back, gets health regen.
We're ready. Where do you want? The enemy are at 200 points.
Another Comet tank. British player. Oops. And no, after reinforcing, he won't be able to squeeze anything out. So plays a pop cap. He's even going for combat engineers. He does have enough population room for combat engineers. Not after reinforcing though. So it's going to be over pop cap. He probably should keep this conscript squad in reserve. In fact, he doesn't have enough population now for the combat engineer. Or for a conscript squad. He could either keep this a conscript squad at 1 man, reduce the number of men, and just keep it back home, keep in reserve, and not push him forward. Another Katusha barrage raining on in somewhere. Assassin hitting the assault officer. Assassins are severely wounded. Fire tank has been fully repaired. Veterancy 1. Here, Panzerwerfer is hitting the Comet. And looks like the Assassin got hit by the Comet tank. So he's now start falling back. Kusha nailed the Panzerwerfer. And losing the veterancy on the Panzerwerfers is important. Another marked target on Tiger Tank once again. That is the last one the Soviet missions are for the moment. And looks like Tiger Tank's 1 pen away from death. He could do a ram. I think a ram would actually finish it off. Rolls bounce. T-4 85s do have the ram. Destroyers have kind of for entirely. Yeah, I think at this point in time, the Axis players just may want to resign. I don't think they get back in the game. The other player, I think, is AFK. Oh, wait. You can see here the time has paused, everything's paused, which usually indicates somebody backed out of the game. And I'm guessing one of the Axis players, they may have resigned. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.